What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mattherus here in another episode of Classy Friday. Today we are playing some RU, and I'm using this team that I found on Smogon. It's by a guy named King T. Pretty cool team. The reason I'm playing RU today is the ladder is about to go down. Here, let me see if I can refresh and it will come up. Here we go. So new ladder system, new ladder system's coming out soon, which means all the rankings, our ladder rankings, are going to be wiped, which means I'm going to have to ladder up again sometime soon. But anyway, the reason I'm playing RU is because I'm trying to get it up to the same level that I have my OU and UU ranks. I'm trying to just get like a level playing field kind of thing on my Mattherus account before it's all wiped. I'll take a screenshot of it and everything. Just kind of a way to prove it. But also just love playing RU, and this is a fun team, so that's a big part of why we're doing this. Alright. Got something in my nose. Alright, cool. Got a battle. Got a Lomamungus, which is not fun to see. But, oh well, you know. Let's lead with our rock as he leads with Fluffy. Almost just want to go for an earthquake and just try to KO this thing. Honestly, yeah, because just rocks don't really help me out that much. And if I can get rid of this thing, that would be really nice. Like, that's the worst kind of person. Flinchino. And of course he waits till after I flinch to say, thanks, you too, good luck, have fun. You know, now I'm not gonna have fun. Oh my god. You know what, Escavalier should be able to take any hit from this thing. Resists every move from this thing. So rather than deal with this thing, I'm just gonna pursue it. Get some. As this thing comes out, that's fine. Probably gonna put something to sleep. Oh, try to put me to sleep. How is this thing a counter? I don't understand. Ooh, calling the doubles all day long. Going to my lantern on this thing as we take that scald like a champ, and of course he gets a burn. And I was hoping I had water absorb as opposed to volt absorb as I came in here, but that's fine, as we are able to freely volt switch around on stuff as this thing comes out. Ooh, show me the Zen headbutt resist. I don't see one. Okay, that ate it up. That lantern is a pretty safe switch against this thing. He goes for a wish. And I can volt switch once again. I'm predicting him to switch as he does go into his Amoongus. Kind of want to go into Medicham and go for Baton Pass. Once I get rid of that Alomomola, I'm actually like good to Zen Headbutt sweep. Because I know I outspeed the Flinchino because it's Flinchino and I'm scarfed. Which is really nice. But you know what, I'm going to go in Escav now, just so I can get some knockoff on this thing. Get rid of the Alomamola's item, perhaps. As I'm sure he's going to switch once again. And a banded knockoff is nothing to mess around with. as the Hitmonlee does come out, and we are able to get a knockoff, get rid of those leftovers, which is a nice thing to do. And I can go in my lantern once again, and I should be able to do fairly well against this Hitmonlee as a lantern. Only wish I had more recovery. Give lantern regenerator, people. That's all you need to do. Now Toxic is, yeah, he's definitely going to the Hitmonlee or thing. Alright, go to Meloetta, I guess. Oof. Goes for a Sludge Bomb, no poison, that's perfect. Because now I can go for Hyper Voice, which will do a lot more damage to the Hitmonlee because it is physical and I'm special, so looking good. As now I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball, predicting the bandit. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm in this man's head. I'm in his head. A Scavalier completely walls this monster. And it's also Pursuit Trap now, so don't even bother. Alright. Go for head. Go ahead. Go for it. Go for your turn. Get pursued. Alright. Alright. As the Embor comes out, that's fine. I can just go into Rhyperior here. Rhyperior is really not going to be doing anything for me. I am weak to the Embor. I'm weak to pretty much everything on this guy's team. So I really don't mind. I can get some late game rocks up if he does decide to switch or something. Maybe he was being maybe he's scarfed or something, but no, he does not. As so he's not scarfed. So we know we outspeed with Hitmonlee. We also do we? We do outspeed with Meloetta, which is nice. And I think that might be my best play, actually. Just go for a Psy Shock. As he does have the Sucker Punch, which is nice for him. Be able to knock out the Embor. And unless he has like a Scarfed Virizion, which is pretty uncommon, then we should be good. Oh, he does outspeed, actually. Yeah, I did not think about that. But what I can do is go into a Scav. Should be able to eat up a C-Bomb, definitely. And I can go for a Mega Horn right here as the Hitmonlee comes out. And that does a lot of damage. I'm just going to click it again. I kind of keep him from healing as this thing comes out, and we get to just completely drop it. So now it is down to just a Hitmonlee as he does forfeit. Oh man, he plays with the Meloetta right there. That was amazing. As we are able to get up into the 1300s, which is what my goal was for this live, so that was quick, I guess. I really have to just share that replay though, just because of the crazy plays I made right there. Even though I'm recording it, I just need to save it for later so I can show it off, basically. But I will pause until we find another one, guys, so we'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. We'll find another one. I don't know why I didn't find another one and then resume, but whatever. It's not important. We'll just find another battle. And I guess basically the goal for the remainder of this Classy Friday is just to try not to fall down below 1300. So we'll see. And I know 1300 isn't really that high on the ladder for most PokeTubers, but ooh, I like this guy's team. I like your team, dude. I love seeing Rampardos, Typhlosion, Drotagon's pretty cool, Glalie, Scrafty, Figugus. I just like this guy's team. You don't always see a Rampardos up in RU. But you know what would be really nice is rocks on this guy's team. They actually kind of deal with the Glalie and the Typhlosion really well. And I don't see any real form of hazard control, and also nothing that can really deal with my Rhyperior. So I feel like that's a solid lead. He could definitely burn me, unfortunately, but I think the Stealth Rocks are really worth it. Sorry about that, my phone just just went off, but he does go for the Will-O-Wisp, and unfortunately he doesn't land it, although he is really, like, it would be really unlucky if he didn't land it. Roar should affect ghost types. Am I right, people? Am I right? Alright. I don't know. I'm just gonna click EQ and see what we do. Nothing at all as he goes for Calm Mind. That's a problem. That is a real problem that we are gonna have to deal with. Okay. Meloetta, please enter the stage. Yeah, holy moly. Alright. Kinda wish I had... Oh wait, no, it's a Assault Vest. Meloetta, should have thought about that. This guy's taking a long time to pick his move. Almost want to start the timer, but we did have this nice little interaction. Okay, he does pick a move, so goes for another Calm Mind. Oh god. Oh god. Let's hope he is only running a ghost type move or something. I'll just click Shadow Ball here, as it doesn't really do that much, but maybe we can get some drops, as he does go for the Will-O-Wisp, so fortunately he does not go for another Calm Mind, and we are able to get up another Shadow Ball right here. Yeah, so he could go into a Scrafty, but he would also have to sacrifice the Calm Mind boosts, which I would not mind at all. Then I would wish I had had Dazzling Gleam, though. Oh, my nose is still weird. But this guy's really taking his time, so I'm going to throw the timer on him. Just because I'm here to record for you guys. I'm not here to just kind of sit around and play Pokemon. Alright, we do get a defense drop, thankfully, as he does go for another Calm Mind, so we are going to be able to do another about 30-ish% with this one, and if we can get another defense drop, that'd be really nice. Oof. We just go for another Calm Mind, we don't get a drop, but we might be able to, just might be able to finish him off with this nice Shadow Ball. Depending on this boost right here, I don't know. So we did 29% when he was at 2 times, and he's now at 2.5 times. Well, I should say +2. Is that right? Yeah, please. He was at +2 when he did 29%, and now he's at +3. As he does this, barely live with 1%, but fortunately he does just go for another Calm Mind, so we will be able to pick up the KO right here. With not a care in the world. Because even if he's at +1.5 is 1, 2 is 2, 2.5 is 3, 3 is 4. So he's at +4, but even at +4 he's not going to be able to live a Shadow Ball at 7%. Even though it said 8% there. Like, someone else saw that, right? It said 8%, but he only had 7%. I don't know. Whatever. Pokemon is a little weird. Pokemon Showdown, I should say, is a little weird with that sometimes. But he could definitely has a nice switch, perhaps, into a Scrafty right here. In that case, if he does go into Scrafty, I might just go for a Hyper Voice and try to just get damage, because I can't really let him set up like a Dragon Dance or Bulk Up. The sack that I would do would definitely go into Rhyperior and just let him finish that thing off, because it's burned and it's got the rocks up and it doesn't really matter. But alright, he's going to the Rampardos instead, so honestly, Rhyperior really does not mind coming on this thing. I'm pretty sure it could just wall it entirely. As he goes for Rock Polish, honestly don't even mind. I could roar this thing out, I could Earthquake, probably a better play to roar it out just in case, as he might flinch me here, but no, he does not, as I am able to roar him out into the Dredagon, which is fine by me. As I'll actually go into my Escavalier here, just because I don't want to deal with this thing, as it goes for an Iron Head. And actually, it'd be really nice to save the Rhyperior for the Rampardos, because Rock Polish is actually kind of scary on that thing. But I think getting a knockoff might be my best play here, as he does reveal the Fire Punch, unfortunately, which is a bit of an issue. I guess I'll go into Meloetta here and just go for a Hyper Voice. It should do a lot of damage to this thing. as he could definitely have Sucker Punch. I'm not playing around this thing very carefully. Alright, we are able to get off a Hyper Voice, which does a lot of damage, as he does actually take out our Meloetta. But fortunately, that does put him in range of one of my 2 remaining offensive Pokemon. I can really sweep with either of them, which is nice, so I'll just go to my Hitmonlee, honestly. Because I do resist the Sucker Punch more than Medicham does. Let's just click High Jump Kick and see what happens. You can't really switch into this thing, which is nice, because his Cofagrigus is gone. Would have been nice to actually hold on to that Cofagrigus if I was him, because he does see that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's all ogre. It's all ogre, friends. Oh man. That's not good. That's the problem with this team, is High Jump Kick misses. That's definitely an issue. But I'll just go for another one and hopefully I land it. But thankfully we do land it. And I do outspeed his entire team, so I guess we'll see what happens. As he goes into Typhlosion. Oh, I don't outspeed this thing, what am I saying? He could definitely be Scarfed. So I'll go my Rapier. I could have gone into Lantern. He goes for a Fire Blast. Yeah, definitely should have gone into Lantern because I am too KO'd by that. Crap. Well, at least I outspeed the Rampardos with my Medicham. But I'll just click Earthquake here, as that should do the most damage to his entire team. Even though I'm burned, so it really won't be doing any damage. But if he does decide to stay in and just KO me, that's fine. Yep, he does. And I can go into my Lantern here and Volt Switch, because I'm not really predicting him to want to stay in, because Typhlosion is kind of his road to victory right here. As he does switch into the Scrafty, so we're able to get off Volt Switch on that, and Medicham can come out. And I kind of want to calc if Drain Punch will KO, because that is kind of game changing. Like if I am forced to go for High Jump Kick, then I will, but if I can just go for Drain Punch, that would be really nice. Let's see. Medicham. I guess all out attacker, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh wait, I'm pretty sure I'm max. Versus a Scrafty. I'm gonna guess Bulk Up, I don't know. Let's see, High Jump Kick will definitely KO. Let's see if Drain Punch will. Oh, Drain Punch will. Oh, went to the wrong way. I'll have to knock that out. Oh, right, because I'm, alright. On the same status. Well, Drain Punch should be able to KO, as it does beautifully. And can we please get rid of the URL bar, please? Good gravy. Please. Why does this keep happening? Alright, so the Scrafty does go down, as he will probably be forced to go into his Typhlosion here. In that case, I can go into my Lantern, and honestly just kind of... no, I can't sack it off. Yeah, the Typhlosion does come out, but he is taking a lot of rock damage, which is nice, so I will go into my Lantern here. As I will be able to eat up the Fire Blast. But he does get a burn, jeez. This Lantern just keeps getting burned. And Volt Switch is definitely the best play, as he is going to switch into the Glalie. And Medicham can come out, and I should be able to eat up an Ice Shard if that's what he wants to go for. And Drain Punch should finish it off, and it should even actually heal up whatever, at least some of the damage I get from the Ice Shard. Oh, that's a 95%, that's pretty solid. As you can definitely go into Lantern or Typhlosion again. Definitely could do that. I might come down to him being Scarf or Specs, honestly. But looking at his team, I would guess he's Scarfed, so Lantern can definitely come in once again. You can definitely try to predict that, maybe go for an HP Grasp, but he does just go for a Fire Blast again. And my best play is still just go for Volt Switch, because if he does go into the thingamajig, alright, he does decide to stay in, so that might be game right there, as he does actually live, wow. But he should not be able to take a Drain Punch. Drain Punch should clean up the game. I guess I could calc Rampardos if I just need to go for a, if I need to go for a high jump kick. No, Drain Punch, definitely. Why do I keep doing that? I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to block out that part of the screen. Alright, so yeah, Drain Punch should win me the game, as he is scarfed, but we are able to live it. So I was able to go for a Fire Blast, or I was able to hit him with a Drain Punch, and I should be able to KO this Rampardos as well, and I won't have any chance to miss, which is nice. So he was definitely scarfed, because if he was Specs I would definitely have died, and plus he outsped me, so obviously scarfed, which is nice for my team. I can definitely deal with Scarf much better than I can deal with Specs, as you can tell by my Metacham living. So the Rampardos will come out, and I should be able to KO with the Drain Punch, because we already saw his Rock Polish, so it's not scarfed or anything like that. And even if it was scarfed, that would outspeed. So GG, my friend. That was a really fun battle. That was great. Like seeing Rampardos in the tiers. Yeah, that was good stuff. So guys, I'll be right back with another battle. I'll pause until we find one. Woo! What's up guys, we're back, right? We are back, good. Okay. Alright, now I did that. Okay. Alright, so we're back, and I completely forgot that Venomoth is in this tier. Like, it just recently dropped, I believe, because I've only seen it recently. But that is crazy, and this guy's got what looks like a really stally team. Like seeing this trio right here just makes me upset. But actually, Rocks should be really nice against this guy. He does have Venomoth, Togetic. He'll help me against the Scav as well as the Camerupt. This guy really just can't decide on what to do with his timer. So I will lead Rhyperior, as he does lead this thing. That's unfortunate. Well, I think I'll just go Earthquake. I don't think he'll KO me with a single Earth Power, but I could definitely be wrong. Alright, we lose. We definitely just lose to this thing right now. I actually have nothing for this. Meloetta is probably my only play. I think Hyper Voice is my best move. As we get a crit, nice. As he does go for the Flamethrower, and we are lead it up, because we are Assault Vest, and he can't get a burn because he is, what's the word? Sheer Force. And I'm predicting him to save his Camerupt here, as he does switch into his Alomomola, so I am able to get a U-turn off, and we can go into my Lantern. As he does have a water or ground type, but I am able to outspeed that ground type, so I think Full Switch is pretty safe. As we're able to get a nice amount of damage off on this Fisherman's Dream, and that might be specially defensive, which is not good. Well, it could be good. I guess I'll go into a Scav. I'm not happy about it, but I will. As he goes for Wish. And, oh boy. I really hope he doesn't go into Camerupt, but I'll just go for a knockoff anyway. Yeah, he goes, can we? Yes, we pick up the KO. So thankfully the biggest offensive threat on his team is gone. Thanks to my banded Scav Alir, which is a really powerful threat. As he's starting to figure it out, maybe. I don't know, he was only at 32%. I don't know how much I would have done. I'm just going to go for it again here on this thing. You could definitely Thunder Wave me, but his Scavalier is slow enough that it doesn't really mind. But well, I mind when that happens. And hopefully he's not Iron Head flinch. But thankfully he decides my toss. I respect that. They're able to knock off his leftovers, getting rid of his recovery. As I can go into my Lantern here, I think. Should have a best play. Yeah, Seismitox isn't doing a lot. As I'm actually free to Volt Switch around, which is nice. The Camerupt is gone. I was actually pretty free to Volt Switch around anyway, but I love Lantern. Lantern is really cool. It's really cool because like Anglerfish is typically like a very scary thing, but like they went with like a whole like kind of peaceful kind of Pokemon here, which is nice. Crap, I don't have a fire type move, do I? That's an issue. Let's see if a high jump kick will KO on the Scavalier. What are the chances? Yeah, this actually is kind of a problem. I might just have I kind of actually might have to rely on a high jump kick taking out a Scavalier. Let's see if Medicham can do it. Scavalier, Assault Vest is the typical set. High jump kick. What percentage is it at? It's at 87. Yikes. Let's see if Hitmonlee can do it. I think Hitmonlee is a little more powerful. I think I'm reckless. I believe I'm reckless. Why did I do that? Scavalier. Okay, high jump kick should be able to KO. Let me just check to make sure I am reckless. Okay, cool. So this should be able to KO. Should be able to KO. You could definitely switch though. That's the thing. Togetic and Venomoth both happily take this move. Really wishing I had Blaze Kick on this thing right now. It would actually be really, really nice. But hopefully he just decided to stay in. Hopefully he thinks he can just take a hit. He could also think I have Blaze Kick, which would be pretty nice too. But let's... Oh my god, Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee, no. Hitmonlee, no. Oh my god. Never trust a Hitmonlee. That's the second time I've needed it to land the high jump kick, and it doesn't. Second time in 2 battles. How's it letting me down? Not your fault though. I just need to train him better. That's all I really need to do. Alright. Here's the issue. I have nothing to OHKO it. And it can pretty much OHKO everything. So I'll go in as Scavalier and go for Pursuit. Alright, he just goes for a knockoff. As we are able to take him down to the level that a high jump kick from Medicham should be able to OHKO him, which is good. As it just go for another knockoff, and we are able to go for another knockoff. It takes him down to an even further level, which I think maybe even other Pokemon might be able to take him out now, which is nice. And I'm just going to keep going for knockoff, but I'm sure he's just going to take me out right here with the Pursuit. And I'll go into my Medicham now. And, jump kick. I kind of want to see if Zen Headbutt will do it now, because it's it might, yeah, he's not going to go into the thing, the Registeel. The Drain Punch KO though. Let's see if a Drain Punch will KO. I'm using the Calx a lot in this battle, but I apologize. It's just it's a great tool to use, honestly. Alright, Zen Headbutt does not. Wait, does Drain Punch? That's the one I was looking for. Drain Punch. Drain Punch. Drain Punch does, so I think that will be my better play. So I don't have to risk missing. Oh my god, why does this always happen? Go away. Please, please go away. Alright, just gonna click Drain Punch now. As he does go into this thing, I wish I had a Scavalier still. But I will go into Lantern, I suppose. I definitely see myself losing this match, just because he has those huge, bulky Pokemon that I am going to have a rough time breaking through. As he does pull a double into his thing, which I should outspeed, right? Let's just go for a Scald. Oh, he does live it. Yikes. Alright, the knockoff fortunately does not do that much, so I should be able to finish him off with another Scald here. And, yeah. Alright, that's good. That's good. Offensive threat off the field, and there comes the Mattherus. I can definitely Volt Switch on this thing, so even if he does go for Quiver Dance right here, I should be able to outspeed him at +1 as he goes for an Energy Ball. Crap, 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 crap. Medicham can come out, though. kind of want to just go for a baton pass. But honestly, I don't even know if I can break through either of these things right here. I'll just click Zen headbutt, whatever. This thing does come out. Oh boy. I'll go into my mellow. I'm sure the Thunder Wave is coming. It goes protect. Alright. So hopefully he thinks I predicted that. But what I could do here is go into U-turn predicting the Thunder Wave. Because it would be really bad if my mellow would have got Thunder Wave. And you can't Thunder Wave my lantern. Perfect. So I am able to get some Volts Absorb. And I forgot I did get my leftovers knocked off, unfortunately. And I think Scald is probably my best play here. Maybe I can get a burn. Nice. As he just goes for a Seismic Toss, which is not good. Not good at all. I'll just go for a Volt Switch here. And hope he just goes for another Seismic Toss. Thanks. Yes, he does. And that should be good for me. Should be able to finish him off with a Shadow Ball. Boom. So Registeel is gone, but that was one of the things I was least worried about, honestly. As this thing comes out. Hyper Voice. Doesn't do that much, as he does go for a Toxic. I'm just going to click U-turn here. Go into my Lantern, I guess. Lantern is honestly kind of just fodder at this point. But what I can do is Volt Switch around. Although, honestly, Toxic might have been a better idea. I'll go to Meloetto again just because I don't want to risk my Medicham getting Toxic or something. So just go for a Scald that we are able to eat it up. But, man, this Toxic is actually wearing us down a lot. So I'll just click Hyper Voice once again. That does a lot. Not enough, though, is his Wish. He's like wish. I'll just go for U-turn though. Boy, and I'm just gonna go down to Toxic here. Unfortunately, I didn't even think about the potential for protecting. I'll just go into Lantern here. I'll just go for a Toxic, I guess. If he goes in a... Alright, we do get to... He'll be able to take us out, unfortunately. So it is all down to Medicham now, as I'm going to be forced into Zen Headbutt. So here we go. Let's see if Medicham can pull it off. Can we get a flinch? No, he does Toxic us, and that should probably be the game. GG. I'll go for a couple more Zen Headbutts as he just go into this thing, and that is a 2-hit KO. So he potentially choked it away right here. It's definitely possible. I don't think he did, but he does pull a switch into his Mothra, which will go down to Zen Headbutt. And he definitely got Regenerator back on his Alomomola, which is good for him. But you should be able to finish this thing off. But I think he'll be able to stall me out with his Alomomola, unfortunately. Yes, he's at 90%, so... I'll definitely give it a shot, though. Always a possibility of flinches. Let's just go for a Wish. So, unfortunately, I am just going to. Well, I'll let him get the win. I was thinking about forfeiting and saving my Medicham, but I know how annoying it is when you're just on that last move and you want to claim your victory. So, I'll let him have it. He earned it with his, unfortunately, a little bit of stally thing, but it wasn't too bad. So. That was a good match. Unfortunately, we did lose. And unfortunately, we did fall down below 1300, so I think I might have to go for one more. So, guys, I will pause it until we get another battle. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. We got our last battle for this Classy Friday. No matter how it goes, or we win or lose, this is how it's going to go. Predicting the Almost Star lead. Definitely see that Tangrowth's actually going to be quite an issue. Although I do have Meloetta to deal with it a little bit, as well as Scavalier can definitely do some damage with Mega Horn. Spiritomb definitely going to be an issue as well. Want to get the rocks up, but I can't lead with Rapier because the Omastar lead is pretty threatening, so I will lead Lantern as he leads this thing instead. Let's Toxic this thing right off the bat, see if we can get some... weaken it a little bit. Hopefully he's not the rest set, but... goes with Sucker Punch and fails. Perfect. As we're able to get a free Toxic off against this thing. And, now I will Volt Switch, as he doesn't go for the thingamajig that time. I don't think they usually run Will-O-Wisp. And, of course... yeah, that's how you play, guys. I'll just get my rocks, though, as he does go into the Omastar. And just to try to prevent him from shell smashing, I'm just going to click Earthquake. Alright, he just goes for his rocks, that's fine. My better play might actually just be going for Roar, because he ate that up, really. But he does just go for a Scald, that's fine. Now I can go my Lantern, though. Fortunately, I can't freely... oh, no, he does have a Jolteon. So I think Scald might actually be my better play. As he goes into his thingamajig, his Meloetta. Can we get a burn? No burn. Scavalier should be a pretty safe switch, I think. As he goes for Relic Song. Crap. That's not good. Not good at all. That Relic Song did a lot. Oh, it was a crit. That's why. Thankfully I didn't fall asleep, I guess. Oh man, this is an issue. I feel like he is just going to stand and go for a close combat. So let's just go for Mega Horn. He goes for Heal Bell. Oof, that is a lot. Even though it is resisted. And I think it is kind of my best play. As he goes into this thing, can we pick up the KO? Yeah, we can. Shell Smash thing, what? This Omastar is not that bulky, even though it's resisted. And this is also a banded Escavalier. Oh, he had Rocky Helmet too, that's weird. As this thing comes out. Hitmonchan did drop to NU in the recent drops, guys, so that's pretty fun. And make sure to go use Hitmonchan in NU now. What do I have for this thing? Meloetta, I guess. It does go for the Fire Punch, which I can take better than his stab fighting type moves. And I kind of want to just try going for a Psyshock here. As he does make a play and switch into his Tangrowth instead. Which, I don't think he's going to take a Hyper Voice. I don't know about you guys, I don't think he's going to take a Hyper Voice. Ooh, just barely, as he does go for the knockoff, but we are able to live it. Thankfully. And I can go for a Shadow Ball here, in case he doesn't want to go into his Spiritomb. I don't want him to be immune. As he does go right into his Puncher, and should be able to finish me off with a Mach Punch. But fortunately that does give me a safe switch into my Medicham. Although Medicham's completely walled. Yeah, both my Hitmonlee and Medicham are completely ruined by that Spiritomb actually, which is a bit of a problem. It's actually a huge problem. It is Toxic, right? We did get... oh, we did Heal Bell. Yeah, that's good. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to Medicham. I'm going to try to predict the switch. Please, Base God. And it's actually good that I have Volt Absorb for the Jolteon as well, as you just go into this thing. Interesting choice. I can go with my Hitmonlee pretty safely though, as I can just go for a knockoff, which actually does a nice thing to the rest of his team. So I will do that, as it does take out the Meloetta. I forgot to even check if I should outspeed this thing or not, but well, it worked out, so. Alright, the only problem left is the thingamajig right here. And do I want to go for a Mach Punch? I don't know if I want to go for a Mach Punch. I want to go in my Lantern. I should just go for a Shadow Ball. Good play, good play. As it does get the drop as well. Damn. Toxic. Oh, that was not good. Not good, my friends. Gonna make a risky play here. Yep, down goes the Machamp. That was really, really dumb. That was really, really dumb. Crap. I think I might have just lost. Because I have to go into Hitmonlee. Because of the low the rest of my team. And he does live the Mach Punch, unfortunately, so... Oh, we do live the Shadow Ball, so we must be choiced in some fashion. As I can just take him out with the Mach Punch. Oh, crap, I forgot about the Life Orb. He can definitely go into his Puncher. And honestly, I guess I just got a Mach Punch here. As he does go for his own Mach Punch. Yeah, I think I lose. I'm just gonna click Skull. This is just outspeeding Chaos with the Drain Punch, and he does have Fire Punch for the Escavalier, so that is gonna be GG. Unfortunately, we do end this live with 2 losses. But you know, it's Classy Friday. We do what we want, as Fire Punch does take us out, unfortunately. So my RU ranking does unfortunately drop to the levels that I did not want it to drop to. But that's what happens on Classy Friday. You just gotta take it in stride, keep it classy, you know? And speaking of, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Keep it classy, but above that, everything else, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time. Peace out.